guys, this is Chris with Resolutely Ready. This video I wanted to take a few minutes and explain where we came up with the name Resolutely Ready. Resolute is a word that we don't use a lot in the English language these days. It's actually a word probably made most famous lately by the movie National Treasure, talking about the presidential desk, the Resolute desk. A brief story about that. There is, back in the 1850s, there was a ship named HMS Resolute, and it was sent off on an Arctic expedition, was lost in the sea ice, recovered later by America, returned to England. The Queen of England gave a desk to the President of the United States, Rutherford B. Hayes, in 1880. That was called the Resolute desk. It was made from timbers from that ship, HMS Resolute. Many presidents have used it throughout the last 130-something years. But the reason that's interesting, that word resolute means admirably purposeful or unshakable, determined. It's just a really strong word in this just unshakableness. It is positive. If you think of the word like famous and infamous, they mean the same thing, but one's good and one's bad. You could be bullheaded or you could be resolute. That's kind of that same good and bad. The resolute is the noble version of bullheadedness. And so taking that and tying it to the word ready. Now, ready can be used a couple of ways in a sentence. One is you are ready to go. So you are fully prepared, you're ready, and you're going. The other way to use it, and the way we mean it, is to ready yourself. In other words, like Bob readied himself to hear the news about the pending layoffs. So he's not prepared, he's in the process of preparing himself. And so when you have a word describe a verb, ready, then it becomes kind of ly on the end, making, adverbs generally end that way. So resolutely ready. And so anyway, that's kind of a long story to go through to explain all that. What we're really trying to capture with the channel name is this idea of being admirably purposeful or determined to be prepared for whatever would be coming down the road. And the reality is none of us know what's coming. We don't know if we're going to have a job next week. Our company that we work for could go bankrupt. The country's economy could collapse. The tornado, cancer diagnosis. I mean, you don't know what the future holds. So it's this idea of trying to work in such a way as to be as ready as you can. And there's a lot that can go into that. And we want to kind of talk through and explore what some of that would look like as we go forward. One of the things we're going to talk about, I know, and we're going to have a video coming up on it, is aquaponics. Aquaponics it's a really cool idea of a way of raising food for yourself in a really unique and interesting way that's not real common here in America yet. It's a growing thing. It's being done around the world in other places, but not as much here yet. And so we want to talk about that, introduce you to it if you're not already familiar. If you are familiar, we'll show you the way we're doing it. And that's just an example of a way to be more ready than we are already. Getting ready to face whatever's coming by having an ability to raise our own food in a sustainable way. Who knows what's coming, but that's one of the things we're doing to become more resolutely ready. So thanks a lot. Thumbs up if you like what you're hearing, and subscribe so that you can stay in the loop on things that are still to come. Thanks a lot.